Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing well. I just actually completed my today's reading, so I thought let me just go online and live and check with you all. How are you doing? And how is Shani's transit reading you all? And with Rahu's conjunction with Venus, which has just gotten direct. So I thought I'll just come and check on you guys. And maybe, we'll discuss a few techniques or, okay. Hello, Rashri, how are you? Let's wait for someone else also to join in. Many more, I wish that they join in. Neha, hi. My assistant is also Neha, and she's a great girl. Neha, Gaurav, and Rishi. And Libra, you will be with Jupiter's transit into the Gemini sign, 14th of May onwards. You will definitely have this triggering up if at all you are in the Dasha of the same. If you are in the Dasha of Jupiter, Venus, so definitely it'll trigger marriage. Okay. Rahu's transit for Virgo, the upcoming transit, you mean? It is much better. Of course, it is going to be in the 12th house. So good for foreign land. If at all you're looking for some foreign um, assignment or something. So it's good. Neha is a beautiful name. Yes. Neha is a very beautiful name. Ultra Voila. Glad to hear from you. Thank you so much. Saturn, yes. Venus also you will, because if you are a Libra rising, if you are a Saturn ruled sign, so you will definitely start feeling much better now. Mihir, you will start feeling better because yeah, this is good that you are catching up on the live session. Mears 2468 will Leo marriage reconcile. See, you have all the grahas right now in Mears in your 8th house. So it is little difficult right now to wait till the time, we get the planets in place. Things will get better for you, of course. Libra is gaining weight. Yes, let Venus get direct. Once Venus gets direct, you'll feel better. Venus has just gotten direct, in fact. So wait for some more time. You will start feeling better because you know what is retrograde. When suppose in a very simplistic manner, I'll just take up other questions also in a bit. And I'm thinking of doing, because I'm wearing yellow, so I thought I'll do a little bit on Jupiter's transit through Gemini also. Just thinking, if at all you people want, I can. So, you know what is happening? You actually left the house, okay? And you just reach your car and you realize, oh my God, I forgot something at home. So you have to come back, right? So that coming back is retrogression. So you're coming back quickly, and you're feeling a little uneasy also. Oh my God, how will I just go? Like I'm wasting so much time. So you're reverse. So in the reverse gear, you are just going backwards and you come home. Now you pick up the key or anything that you wanted to, you just want to pick it up and just go back to the car. Now Venus has gotten back home, like you have come back home. That is Venus reaching the point, and now you picked up your stuff and you're moving out of the house. That is Venus getting direct. Now you've already covered that distance. Now you're coming out of that distance. Now you have to cover that distance again. So now Venus has to cover that distance. That means your main motive was to drive the car and go to a destination, which hasn't started yet. So Venus is not giving the result of its placement in the Pisces sign till now. And at 0 degrees, it is getting direct. Can you see on the verge of getting demoted? So it is going to be now starting to gain that strength. Now you're going to be very fast, atichari, very quick to reach that car. So now you will just move on and you will just go rush. So all those degrees, like 20 degrees, suppose it went retrograde. I really don't remember. So suppose 20 degrees it had covered. Now it has to move that 20 degrees again more, again. So it is like you reach the car, then you will start moving. So you have to give Venus some time. Libra ascendant people, Taurus ascendant people, Capricorn, Aquarius, you will feel better. If at all you're in the Dasha of Venus also, so you have to give it some time to start giving the results it should be giving, with the Venus in the direct motion also. Okay. Now, where was I? Which question I took? Yeah, Mihir had asked, Libra here as well. So yeah, so Benika, you will start feeling better and you're actually, you will start losing weight. You have to start working out from now itself. You will start feeling better. And because it's in the 6th house, where Saturn is also there, Rahu is also there. So this is why you're feeling the energies like this, your laziness like this. So you're gaining weight for that reason. So once Venus gets direct and starts gaining that strength after some time, you will start doing things and you will start losing weight. Don't worry. Rajshri, I'm in Saturn Mahadasha and Sun Antardasha. How can I say about this? Also, my chart is heavily. See, you must understand, Rajshri. First of all, you're a Libra rising, Rajshri, as I remember you mentioned in the beginning, right? So it is, see, whenever you feel that, there is a lot of energy in your horoscope regards to a particular karma, that it is delayed or education breaks happening too much and, too many people coming into your life and leaving you and emotional turmoil you're going through. Remember that we all are into that. We all have that pattern, but it's just that the intensity is different. Maybe you have a graha which is very much attached to Saturn or 8th house. So you have that. And 5th house affliction, 9th house affliction brings about this, karmic very karmic relations that you go through. And something which is not happening in your life, remember there is something better which is happening and planned for you. So if one aspect gets, we all have this. If, for example, I'm not feeling well, suppose, from the last 1 year, I've been going through a lot of health issues, but the other aspects of life have been doing really well. But we have to accept things the way they are. Maybe, I feel better in my health, but, the other aspects, maybe my child, my husband, my family, they are having some troubles or financial troubles. Then, of course, that is a balancing factor. We all go through. So we all have to go through all this, whatever area of life we are facing any issues, we have to understand that the other issues, the other factors of life or the other areas of life are getting better, and there is always a balancing factor in our life. Remember, okay? Oh, so many Libras here, huh? Okay, Kanya Lagna, career of Kanya Lagna, pick up more speed and progress. Yeah, so see, for Kanya Lagna, Ketu is there in the 1st house, Rahu in the 7th, so it will take some time. Things will definitely get better, start getting better. And as you know, this is the time when, you have, anonymous person has asked this. So maybe, once this Ketu leaves this zone and enters your 12th house, things are going to get a little better for you. But Ketu in the 12th house is not good for the ones who are living in the foreign land. They can have some issues, health issues also. It's better to be more spiritually inclined at that time. But in the 1st house, it makes you, learn more about your life. So it has been creating troubles, because of this Ketu in the 1st house and so many grahas in the 7th house. So you will be having some issues with other people. So you have to reconcile. Okay. And Then we have another question here for Kanya. Oh, no. Okay, please let us know about the stock market. What might be the trend? See, the trend is going to be, I have mentioned in all my videos in the past. Please do watch. I have told that, Rahu Saturn conjunction is going to be in the Pisces sign. It is going to be bringing about some upheavals in the metal industry, oil industry. So these will take a toll. And also Jupiter and Venus, whenever they are forming an exchange. So this will also, gold and silver prices, they shoot up whenever they are in dignity. So Venus is in Taurus sign and Jupiter in Pisces. So that is why, that's happening. Mercury was retrograde. Whenever Mercury is on the verge of getting direct, this thing happens, that you will feel that there is a lot of upheavals in the market, and the market is trendy. Also, in the Gemini sign, when Mars was there, that was also one of the reasons that, there was, and Jupiter in Taurus sign, the market upheavals do take place. And Jupiter is in Mars's nakshatra. So that is what is going to be now. It's going to be in the Mars nakshatra. And it is in the Mars nakshatra, I guess. So now it is going to be more calmer now. It is going to be picking up now. Corrections had to be made, because it was too much. It was going far beyond control. So that is why. Okay. So I think we can, from mundane astrology perspective, which sectors will have job losses and sectors can see good growth. See, sectors which will see growth would be health industry, medical equipments, something to do with healing, someone who is into healing, herbal medicines, cosmetics, also industries which like Jupiter when enters in the sign ruled by Gemini. So that will be the time when you will feel that the industries like, communication related or maybe something to do with the knowledge or maybe, teaching related industries, they will flourish during this time. And also it is going to be in the Mercury sign, not to forget that. So that is also going to build up education reforms. It is going to be about the school systems that are going to change. Education, tech, skill-based learning will be enhanced also. That is very important to check, because it is going to be in the sign of Gemini, which is about communication. Digital trade sector will flourish, and small online entrepreneurs and educators will really do well. Cryptocurrency will be regulated, and cross-border trade, as you know what is happening, so there will be some polarities, left versus right, tradition versus modern, logic versus faith. That kind of market trends will be seen during this, especially when Jupiter is going to be in Gemini sign. So legal, logic, media, these kind of industries will be definitely flourishing. So that's what. And that's why I wanted to do, the video on Jupiter in Gemini. Let me see. Thank you so much. My visa stamping is delayed. Will I? What is your Hermes? My visa stamping is delayed. You have to tell me what is your lagna. What is your lagna? Saturn is running. Saturn is, as it is, a delaying planet, no? And it is in the Pisces sign. Remember, Pisces is the last sign. It's of the foreign land also. So that is why people are facing issues in visa. Shows sudden, what combination in transit shows? Transit will not show sudden gains. It is only the dasha. If you have a dasha of 8th house, that gives sudden gains, sudden losses also. 2nd house, 11th house, 5th house, they should get active, and the 8th house. Then you, and of course, Lagna, 1st house. So then you will get, and if at all there is a graha which is forming a connection with Venus, in transit, like Jupiter over Venus, Venus over Jupiter in your natal chart, and you're in the dasha of the same, then also it triggers, good financial growth. In Navmansha also, it has to happen. So for financial growth, you have to have the first house getting active, second house, fifth house, and eighth and 11th house, sudden loss, sudden gains, when we talk about sudden gains. Yes, international student community shall be facing major disruptions. See, personal chart matters here. Now, globally, when we talk about the the collective destiny, we have to see what is happening in the world. Now, economy wise, things are going haywire, but people are still making money, in different parts of the world. So that will be because of your personal chart. If you have a strong Dhana Yoga and the good dasha that you're running, so you will be untouched. So don't worry about it. The disruptions definitely in the education industry, I think it is going to be getting better. But yes, visa, because Saturn is in the Pisces sign, people are going to face visa issues now even more. Okay. So that's what. Actually, there is just one person who's going on asking questions. So it is disruptive. One sec. Let me see. The god of travel, Hermes, my visa stamping is delayed. Will it be coming? Will it be? See, if you are an Aquarius ascendant, especially, so you must understand that Saturn has transited to the 12th house from the 3rd. So it is going to get delayed. But definitely it is, if you are a Gemini rising, so it is going to be definitely a big time relief for you, there. So depends if you are in the Saturn dasha for Aquarius, so it is going to keep you away from the place of birth. Okay, so how it happens, it's definitely up to yours. Gold prices will come down. It will come down. Don't worry. It's just for the time being. These are all time being things. Nothing is permanent in the market if you talk about. Where is Gemini Lagna? Will I have less spendings? I have lots unpredictable okay. See, Gemini rising people have been going through a lot of spendings because in your 4th house, Ketu was there. Whenever Rahu and Ketu are in the 4th house in trine to your, Rahu is in the trine to your 2nd house also right now. So this year it will curtail, because then you will because it is going to be much better for Gemini rising with the Saturn in trine to your 2nd. So it is going to be more on the saving side this year. So unnecessary expenditures you will be cutting down. You cut it down or it happens. Okay. Moon versus Lagna, I will not say that, you have to push yourself to think so much about this, because there's always a confusion. Suit yourself. Whatever is matching, adopt that. I have seen that something will match up with your Lagna, some things will match up with your moon, but Dasha is so very accurate. It will be like, what exactly is your Dasha? Also, I must tell you, if you really want to know what is your dasha, I'm thinking just now, it just struck to me. You can spend $2. You can send me $2 and I will let you know what dasha you're in. That's it, period. So you can drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com, and you can PayPal or you can Google Pay or whatever suits you. My team will align. Just for $2, I will put up your what is your dasha sign. Okay. So you can get to know what exactly. So I'll put up the chart. That'll be with me, but you have to send your birth details and then I will tell you what dasha you're in. So you check from that. It is very accurate. Okay. Because so many people are asking. So just for $2, I think it's worth it. Not $10 I'm asking. Okay. Because you can put it up on online for free. But me putting little effort. So there has to be energy exchange also. God of travel, please, please, please stop doing this. Other people are also waiting. Okay, and now I'll not take up the questions because it's little tedious, because so many people are writing, but I'm not able to take it up. Anyhow, no problem. Okay. Okay, so good Mahurata for job application is that when moon is in your third house, moon is in your sixth house, moon is in your 10th house. Do it that way. Okay, now I'm just thinking I will share with you my insights on, see if you are, suppose you are, if you want to understand what dasha you're in, okay, you are suppose in a dasha of fifth lord and you want to ask about education. Okay, let me write it here so that I hope you can see this. Okay. So dasha of, if you can see the board, let me know. If you can't see, let me know. Okay, I think so. It is sharing. Hope so. So suppose you are in the dasha of the fifth lord. Okay. Now I'm not taking up any of the questions or your date of birth. Please don't, Mohan Rao, please stop it. So if you want to know what is the achievement in educational, pursuits or accomplishments, dasha of the fifth lord is very important. Okay. Then you have to see the dasha of the dispositor lord. Is it working? Can you see? Oh, it is not. Oh, it's not sharing. How to share this? 1 second. Share, maybe. Share whiteboard. Viewers, I hope you can see, because then I will not be able to. It is not working here. This is not working. Okay, 1 second. Let me, okay, 1 sec. Oh, you can see this, right? Okay. So now when you talk about the dasha of the fifth lord, you have to see the dasha of the dispositor of the fifth lord. Okay. This is what, is very important. No, I'm adding the text from my side, but it is not showing actually, once I remove the cursor, then it shows. So we have to see dasha of the fifth lord, dasha of the dispositor of the fifth lord, and we have to see Mercury also. Okay. We have to see the condition of Mercury in the chart. Mercury. And if at all Mercury is in the fifth house and fifth house from Mercury, we have to see fifth house from Mercury. Okay. Okay. Now it will share. Okay. So yes, the lag will be there because these are all live sessions, no dear? So it will be there. The lag will be there. So once you see dasha of the fifth lord, dasha of the dispositor of the fifth lord, Mercury, fifth house from Mercury, then you will be able to make out what kind of, and then we have to see dasha of the planet placed in the fifth house, aspecting fifth house, then conjoined with fifth house, lord, aspecting fifth lord, dasha of the fifth lord from Mercury, moon play, because moon is the fourth house also, lord also. So we have to see from all these to understand what exactly is the condition of your education. Similarly, when you talk about your profession, so we have to see the condition of your 10th house, 10th lord, dispositor of the 10th house or 10th lord. Okay. And we have to also see Dashmansh, that is D10 chart, and Dasha of planets aspecting 10th house, 10th lord. So this will trigger the job. This is what I wanted to share with you guys. In case you want to understand your profession, you must see from Saturn also the 10th house condition. That will help you understand the profession, career, and what is the current state. Suppose somebody says that I am not getting a job. So you have to check whether there is a triggering or the dasha of the 10th house, 10th lord, 10th house planet, or the dispositor of that particular graha. Suppose Saturn is posited in the fifth house, in the 10th house. Saturn is placed in the 10th house of yours, say in a Leo sign. So now you have to see the 10th from Saturn also. Is it the dasha of Surya? Is it the dasha of Shani? Then you will definitely get the job when we see the transit also happening from there. Okay. Jupiter is transiting or Rahu is transiting, Ketu is transiting. So that will happen. Okay. That has to happen. Okay. I hope you all understood what I mean. Okay. Now, so this is what now I want to share with you. How do I stop sharing? Stop. Okay. I have never used this, so that's why. Okay, now I'm going to be talking about a little bit about, okay, 1 second. Let me change this because I never planned this. So I'm just thinking of, because you asked for the stock market, Jupiter transit through Gemini. Okay. It's a live session, so pardon me if at all there is a lag or something. So do the timestamp if somebody can. So on the, okay, 15th of May, we are just putting up the chart of 15th of May. 1 second. Let me just share the screen again. Okay, now I think it is. Okay, I hope you can see this now. I just changed the chart, right? Okay. So now Jupiter is going to be transiting Gemini sign. Okay. It is going to be aspecting, 1 sec. It is going to be aspecting this one, and this one, correct? Now, Jupiter is going to be aspecting Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. So the people who want to get married, who want to start their education and all, so especially for Libra, it's a good time. For Gemini, it's a good time. For Aquarius and for Sagittarius, it's a good time period. Okay. So it is good for creative blessing, education, children, relationship, diplomacy, contracts, dharma, high purpose, fortune, spirituality. So all this is going to be definitely triggering the impact. Now it is also going to be in the sign ruled by Mercury. Okay. And Jupiter being the planet of expansion, it is the planet of dharma. It's the planet of law, higher knowledge, faith, ethics, education, religion, finances. It is going to be in the sign of Mercury's, which is the intelligence, logic, communication, trade, technology, youth, media, business. So this definitely is going to be good for the people who are in AI, who are in communication tech, who are in language-based systems. This is also good for online education. What else, if somebody can tell, it'll be helpful, because I've not planned this. So, I never thought that I'd be doing this. Any kind of new laws will be laid with Jupiter in the sign ruled by Mercury. What else? Digital censorship. Please, let's be interactive, no? If somebody wants to say something about this Jupiter in the Gemini sign, most welcome. This will bring about young leaders, young intellectual leaders also in the global forums. Writing, publishing, yes. And there will be some structure to cryptocurrency, e-commerce, cross-border trade. Now everything will fall in place from the 14th of May onwards. Anyone else who wants to say something? Gemini is also research, yes, research, scientific works, innovation. Some new innovations will be there. It will be a traditional. Now traditional will be turning into modern. Modernization will be there. Isn't it? Yeah. And this is also going to be, it is going to bring about that balance now in the community, in the society, because it's a Libra sign also, not to forget that. And some, yes, will it will bring about innovations, no? It will bring about some breakthroughs in innovation. It is going to be modernizing now. It is going to be bringing about that modernization. Digital law will be very strict. Any kind of crimes, youth crime, media, anything to do with all this will be tabbed well. Even hackers, we will be getting to know. I think this is something which I'm just thinking, even hackers will be under scanner now. And it will be like, see, when 3, 7, 11, these are the west. These are the, in Aries astrology, this denotes the west direction. So it will be the west direction from India, if we see, or the center, if we take London as the center point. So the west direction is going to really flourish. In India, if it is west, so it is going to be Bombay and all that, So that is something which is going to be very positive. Religious writings, yes, why not? Religious writings is also going to flourish. Airline industry is Ketu. Ketu is airline, and Ketu in Leo will bring about airline industry to, I think, do a little better. I think what else we can see? Pisces sign. And also we can see not Rahu. Rahu is not aviation. People get confused because Rahu can't see. Rahu is smoke, but Ketu is heights. So when we talk about Ketu, so it is going to be the aviation industry. But remember, whenever Ketu and yes, law. I told also Jupiter rules law. Its placement in Gemini may bring about discussions around legal logic, digital law, as I said. Yes, very good. Astrology, of course, for astrology, Jupiter-Ketu combination, and Jupiter has to have a connection, yes, in Gemini sign. See, it is not going to be that kind of a surge now in Gemini sign. As compared to what Jupiter can do in Cancer sign. Okay, and Jupiter, 1 second, Jupiter is going to be in Gemini from 14th May to 18th October, and then enters Gemini on the December 5th to June 2nd, 2026. So in Cancer sign, when it moves into, then people will get to know. And also, this is the time when, yes, good time for a YouTube channel, but it is, yes, it's good for healing trauma and spirituality. But remember that now it is going to be, when Jupiter comes there in the Gemini sign, you have to be really very ethical in whatever you do. Podcasts, digital courses, global forums, you have to be extra cautious now. Okay. Now, when Jupiter is here, See, stock trading, we have to see with Mercury. Mercury's position is very important when we talk about stock exchange and stock market, how the market will be. We have to see Mercury's condition also. And Jupiter here is definitely going to be giving you some kind of issues in making right decisions also in the trading. And this is also, yes, you're right, Vijayata, that it's a Marana Sthana also. So this is also going to be giving some, issues. Jupiter is not a graha which is a courageous and a bold graha, right? It's a Saumya graha. So the Saturn, Mars, etc., Rahu, Ketu, they do well in the third sign of the natural zodiac. So when Jupiter is there, so it is giving some kind of Saumyata, it's a very soft graha. So then it becomes a little problematic one. But definitely this is the time to bloom your intellect. You must renew, must start studying, because it's a curious sign. People will become very curious about the work ethics and all, how you can learn more, how you can be more spiritually inclined also, because it's a Jupiter after all. And you will be diversifying in your knowledge. Okay. And you should be evolving with Jupiter. After 12 years, it's going to be entering the sign. So go back and see how it was in 12 years back. Okay. See, crashes and all is because you must understand, when Mars was in Gemini, that time it started, and Mars now is in Cancer sign. And it is also it is looking at the air sign of Libra. So that is one of the major reasons. And also the other sign is getting afflicted, of air sign of Aquarius. So when Mars is not there, Mars has to have that affliction. It has to afflict, or it is supposed to be afflicted. So Mars is in debilitation sign as it is, and Leo sign is also hemmed between two malefics, Mars and Ketu, and for a long time. And then Mars will be conjunct Ketu in Leo sign also. So you can imagine how things are going to turn out. So let's start with the readings, quick readings. I will not take too much time because I've already done videos on this. So you can watch that. So I'm going to be taking as ascendant, moon, and Dasha. So for Dasha sign, you can book your, you can just send your details on the email, VL Astrology 24@gmail.com, and I will be pay USD 2 and know your Dasha sign. Okay. So you can just drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com. All the details will be in the description box. Okay. So please do that. Coming to the first one, that is Aries. Okay. Now, oops, one second. Okay. For Aries natives, Jupiter is your 9th and the 12th lord. It's going to be transiting your 3rd house, and it is going to be aspecting your 7th house, 9th house, 11th house. So this definitely is going to be very creative. You will learn more, and you will be developing creative skills also during this time. Children may bring joy, love, spiritual growth will bloom, and this will bring about some creativity and balance also in your life. Some higher truth will reveal. You are going to learn more. You're going to be studying more. This is going to be the time when you will be meeting those kinds of people also, who are going to be helping you out in your, maybe your communication with your siblings, your learning, you're expanding your desires to express. You're going to be taking some short travels, writing, marketing. What else? It can bring about improved relationship with your younger siblings also. Dharma awakens through daily action and clear expression of ideas, isn't it? Also, for the ones who are looking for some, some potential partner. So this is the time when you will find one, and this will boost your creativity, intellect, love, life, children. Also, it will be good for foreign and global alliances if you want to, and fortunate travels and spiritual gains, guru's guidance, mentor, all that will definitely be for sure coming your way. And also, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that, Radha Krishna. For the gaining of the weight, how you can lose weight also. Simply just what I do is, when I don't work out, I don't lose weight. When I work out and eat fruits, then I lose weight. Okay, for the next one, that is Taurus. So it's a long video. You have to do the timestamps, everyone, please. I can't do it. You have to just write whatever I have mentioned. So for Taurus natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your second house and is going to be aspecting your sixth house, your eighth house, your 10th house. So definitely very positive for you, because in the second house, it's going to be giving you financial growth. And this is going to be good for your family healing and improved speech. You might just be doing things which related to teaching, etc. Also, it is enhancement in the family. Maybe you will have addition in the family, childbirth, etc. can happen. And also 11th Lord is going to be in the second house. So good for financial growth, blessings in education. And also it is going to be very positive for your paying off your loans and debts, and you will be feeling better in your health. Also business will grow. You're going to be feeling that the partnerships are going to be improving. And in case you have any kind of because it is looking at your 10th house also, so this is definitely very positive for your professional career growth as well. So this is what is going to be enhanced, and it is definitely very positive for one and all, especially the Taurus ones. Okay, so it's good. Why? Because Saturn is also there in your 11th house. So if we see, it is in the Jupiter sign, and Jupiter in the second house is not considered to be that bad, because it is going to be definitely bringing about some relief in your partner's health also. So go ahead, it's a good time period for you guys. Okay, coming to the next one, that is, so it's a quick one because this was not a planned video. So I'm not touching upon the nakshatras right now. So Jupiter is going for Gemini natives is going to be transiting your first house. So in the first house, it is going to be enhancing your personal growth. Personal growth means overall growth. So you need to be very careful about your weight gain. You can gain weight with this. Also, it is going to give you very much of spiritual confidence. You're going to be feeling better in your health. And this is also looking at your fifth house. So for progeny, children, student natives, they will do well. And it is looking at your ninth house also. So it is going to bring about your dharma activation. Also, you will be learning more. Foreign travels, marriage prospects are going to open. This is going to be very positive for the ones who are looking for a potential business also. So just go ahead. It's the time when you can enhance and upgrade, change your perspective also during this time. Do not follow a conventional way of doing things. It will be a modern aspect which is going to help you grow. Okay, so use this transit well, and I'm sure you will rise. For Cancer natives, this transit of Jupiter in your 12th house is going to be very positive for learning about spiritualism, moksha oriented living. Actually, moksha oriented living is when you want to be in isolation, learn more, educate yourself. You want to gain that spiritual wisdom now. So it is definitely very positive for the ones who are looking for a job in the overseas place, or if they are already in the overseas land. So this is going to be a very positive time period for you guys. You will flourish. In case you are thinking of PR, visa, etc., you will get that. Okay, it is also about your emotional healing, basically. It is about your because from there it is looking at your fourth house also. So you will maybe purchase property overseas, or you will purchase some property in your motherland also. It is looking at your sixth house. So good for your structuring, planning of servitude attitude. Maybe you will be reading some books and you will be learning, and the competition success will be yours. And also it is good for your health, your well-being. Somebody in the family requires attention, and you're going to be because of that, spending some money in the hospital, etc. Also because Jupiter is in your 12th house. It is good for writing skills, poetic some journaling, etc. you can do during this time, and you need to strike a balance in your wherever it is required. Also, it is going to be looking at your 8th house. Now, 8th house is about your Aquarius sign. So you will be thinking out of the box, or you want to take up any kind of PhD practice, or you want to change your job. This is the time when you will be improving, and self improvement and elevation also is coming your way. This is definitely a very positive time period for the ones who are looking for a change or some investments. You will be planning really well now. And also this is going to be giving you some some kind of your focus is on liberation. You have to surrender now. Okay, if you want to go in for the path of healing, occult sciences, you can do that also. Okay, and this is also good for your spiritual practices. I would say, do not be in that rigid belief system right now. It is not going to be that positive. Otherwise, this is not going to give you that kind of result that you're expecting. Then coming to the next one, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this transit of Jupiter, being the ruler of your 5th house, being the ruler of your 8th house, is going to be transiting your 11th house. 11th house is the house of gains, as compared to the 10th house, where it debilitates. Actually, in the natural zodiac, if you see, Capricorn is the 10th house. So it debilitates there. So you have been very money-minded. You have been thinking of money, growth, etc. But you could not gain that kind of energy till now. Now you're going to be more on the gaining side, long-term goals. You're planning your long-term goals and how you can be an improvised person in networking, in your spirituality, how you can join educational groups now. And this is also going to be giving you new connections with Jupiter. It is going to enhance, and it is definitely very positive for you. For the ones who are in that isolation zone, now you will be in the public, in the limelight now. You will not just be gaining from that, but you will be having good connections also, and for life. Also, it is good for the ones who are looking at a potential partner. It is going to trigger those as well. Childbirth, good for investments, good for business proposals if you want to get them cleared. Journeys, short journeys especially, will be very fruitful. You will be having a good harmonious relationship with your siblings. You'll be connecting with them. Simply put, it is definitely going to be very positive for the ones who are looking at the bigger picture now. So bigger proposals, bigger picture, and it is going to give you enhancement in your career also. So go for it. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 10th house. Now, 10th house is the house where Jupiter debilitates in the natural zodiac, though, but it will definitely enhance your professional career growth that you're looking for. It is looking at your 2nd house also. Excuse me, one sec. So Jupiter is going to be in your 10th house. So it will definitely be giving you your promotion that you're waiting for. It is going to be giving you higher opportunities, higher goals will be set. Now there will be too much workload also. You have to do too many things at a time. Also, you'll be very curious about how you can grow, how you can learn more, how you can be more into. So suppose you are into media, law. So this is going to be really, or education industry. This is a very good time for you, actually, and let your actions be reflection of divine intelligence. Okay, so this will definitely be positive for you. Okay, upskill yourself. Intellectual skills are required. Okay, and also it is looking at your 4th house. So good for purchasing of property. If you want to read more, if you want to study more, if you want to change the line of profession or your education, you can do that also. It is looking at your Aquarius sign, 6th house, also good for your recovery from the disease that you have been suffering with. It's good for paying off your loans, debts. People who are backbiting or who are gossiping behind your back, now they will be your friends. The foes will become your friends. So that kind of an energy is going to be prevailing. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So working the whole day long now, I'm a little tired. Okay, anyhow, I'll complete the video. So for you guys, Jupiter is going, for Libra natives, my dear Libras, Jupiter is going to be transiting your ninth house. And ninth house is the house of higher learning, dharma. It is the house of travels, guru, father, guru like people. So now you will be thinking of growth. You want to see the picture in a very different way. Also, it is said that when Jupiter transits through the ninth house, some good activities like Upnayan or, something to do with Homam, some religious activities or religious ceremonies do take place when Jupiter is in the ninth house. And it's the vice versa with Saturn, you have to visit a cremation ground, etc., etc. So I don't want to go there, but you will be, that higher calling. What is your goal? Where you want to what do you want to achieve in life? Now you will get that flowing in your chart. Also fortune will flow in your direction, because Jupiter in the natural zodiac owns this ninth house. Ninth house is a dharma house, so you will follow the path of dharma. You will definitely be doing well in your career. You will be changing paths now. You're going to be changing your perspective now. You're going to be looking at a horizon, different way of looking at things. It's a different picture altogether. Jupiter is looking at your fifth house also. Fifth house is the ninth from the ninth house. So this is very positive for your father's health also, if at all he has been suffering. Also good for quitting your karma. Quitting your karma means you will be doing your jobs on time. With people, you will quit your karma. You will meet those kinds of people with whom you have to repay your loans and debts, etc. from the past life also and this life also. Good for children, progeny, childbirth, creativity, investments. You will be thinking of growth now. Short journeys will be fruitful. Your connectivity with your siblings is going to improve in case you have been having some issues. This is also a very positive time for you starting a new project. New business proposal coming your way. Also, just be a little careful about the weight gain, because Jupiter is looking at the first house. Saturn is there, although in the Jupiter sign in the sixth house, so it is going to deplete your fat. So you must actually work out, start working out from now itself if you want this Jupiter to do well for you. Okay, so it's good time period that you're heading to. Libra, you are going to be flourishing. All the best. Coming to the Scorpio natives. Now, for Scorpio natives, this is the 8th house transit of Jupiter from the 14th of May till the October month. I just told you the dates, I think. It's going to be till 18th of October, and then from December 5 to June 2nd, 2026, that Jupiter is going to be in the Gemini sign. Now, for you, it is about your hidden wisdom. Jupiter will give you or teach you something very like AI, something very different than the league. You will be getting all those breakthroughs that you were looking for, PhD, some deep research, hidden insights, something very valuable. But it is also the time when you have to take care of your health, because Jupiter in the 8th house makes you lazy also. You are not, or maybe you're working longer hours and you're not paying attention to your health. So you need to work on that. It's a good time period if you want to purchase property. It is good for all the comforts of your life, so don't get into that comfort zone. I repeat, Scorpio natives, do not get into that comfort zone. You will gain weight, you will be lazy, you will not be able to change yourself. Then this is the time when you will have to transform yourself or transform wisdom, which is going to lead to your ego surrender. So this is a very positive time period. Make the best use of it. If you are in the foreign land, you will feel better and growth prospects are going to increase. Wealth is going to increase only when you are coming out of your cushion or your comfort zone. That's what. Good for property purchase, I already told you. If you want to buy a land, agricultural land, it's a very positive time. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 7th house. Now, 7th house is good for relationship, contracts, maybe visa. You can travel. It's a very meaningful transit for you for personal as well as professional career growth. You will have that kind of energy to learn through others. Now, there are many proposals coming your way for work, also for business opportunities, also for marriage prospects. Also in your marriage, you will be really doing well. Your partner is going to be doing well. You will be reconciling. Now, true wisdom is mirrored in conscious dharmic relationship. Now you're going to be looking at in a very diverse way, what exactly can give me a different perspective and different outlook to improve my own self. So if you are single, you're going to be this is going to pave way to success also in your relationship, or you're going to be getting a potential partner during this time. As it is, your friends are going to be party to it. Maybe they'll help you find a partner. It is good for your siblings' growth. Your relationship with your siblings are going to improve. Your relationship with your own self, how is it going to be with you? How much can you learn? How much can you grow? How much can be the wisdom which is going to prevail, that you can use? How you can use your own potential? This is the time when you should learn that. Also, look at the picture in a very different manner now. It is not going to be a stagnant time. You need to broaden your horizon, and you need to look at the picture, the bigger picture now. Okay, your perspective is going to change. You will see you're going to be wiser. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. I hope Capricorns are feeling better with the Saturn's ingress in the 3rd house of this. 3rd house, Saturn is really very good, and Rahu also there. So this is Jupiter in the 6th house. Bigger loans, bigger debts, bigger disease, and then recovery. So this is the house of health, service, debts, discipline. So you need to really be disciplined now. Jupiter might just make you a little lazy also. So you need to be disciplined. You will get into the teaching, mentoring. Health will improve through a balanced mental routine. Remember, unless you solve your legal or work related issues or your health related issues, you will not be able to utilize your Saturn's transit also, I must tell you. So you need to be more focused on your health, on your diet, on your fitness, on your learning, on your legal matters also. You have to just put an end to it. And Jupiter will help you doing that. You will evolve by turning daily discipline into spiritual offering. Okay, so this is the best time, I would say, if you can do it. Nothing like it. Also, Jupiter is looking at your 10th house and your 2nd house. So it is going to, and 12th house. So some foreign assignments, foreign connectivity is going to improve. And also it is going to be triggering your 10th house. So you're going to be getting a job. If at all you're looking for one, you will have harmonious relationship with your bosses and seniors in case you were having troubles. Finances are going to improve because it is your 2nd house also getting triggered up. So family addition, maybe some marriage, or maybe, there is some kind of, some kind of a childbirth can happen. So good for student natives though. Competitive success definitely coming your way. Okay. So you need to take care of your health and 6th house related matters. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 5th house. From the 4th house, it is going to be in your 5th house. So this is a very positive time period for creativity, intellect, children, romance. You're going to be more involved in the spiritual matters and the spiritual realms now. Your creativity is the vessel for higher truth. It's that kind of an energy with Jupiter in the Gemini sign in your 5th house. You're going to be very good at writing. You're going to be very good at learning skills to speak and talk and learn more languages, etc. So this is a very positive time, and it is good for developing new creative talents, teaching, learning, developing yourself. And also this is good for progeny, childbirth, conception, and your also investments. So this is the time when you should plan everything really well, and this is a good time period that you're heading to, with Jupiter looking at your first house, your ninth house, good for doing any kind of homam, rituals or religious ceremonies and activities at home, good for making new friends, enhancing and upgrading yourself, at the workplace. This is a good time to meet new people. Um, um, Maybe you can be very innovative during this time. You just get to know, oh, I have this talent also. So that kind of an energy is going to prevail. And also, it is good for your own children, good for student natives. If you have to travel overseas, it's a good time period. Learn more, higher studies, because you will definitely have good relationship, harmonious relationship with your guru, your mentor, your superiors, and your father also, and father-like figures. And it's looking at your first house. Take care of your weight gain, because whenever Jupiter's Rishti is on the first house, it actually expands. So you're going to be expanding your emotions and you're going to be working on yourself, but at the same time, you can gain weight. So overall growth is actually evident. So you have to take care of your weight also. Coming to the last one, that is Pisces. Even Pisces ascendant will gain weight because of this. Wait, I'll tell you. So for Pisces natives, this transit of Jupiter is in your fourth house. So fourth house is the house of mother, peace, house, land, real estate. And this is about your emotional setup also. So now you're going to be actually beautifying your place. You're going to be redoing your place, purchase of property, connection with your mother is going to improve. If mother was suffering in health, she'll improve. You might just be studying more with Jupiter in the fourth house. You want to expand your horizon. You want to learn more. You want to, be more, you feel that your home is the sacred place for you. You will get to know that. You will really find that a very beautiful place for yourself. Also, it is looking at your eighth house. It is looking at your 10th house and your 12th. So good for your research oriented mindset. If you want to have harmony with your with your mentor, with your gurus, or with your teachers, or you want to learn more, so this is the time. And it is good for your health also. You will be working on your health, your core, okay, because it is the 8th house energy. So you will definitely be going in for some research mindset, and you will gain that success. If you are a student native, definitely you're going to be switching jobs. You're going to be changing your education, line of education also. The paths are changing, because Jupiter is your first lord also in the fourth house. So this is going to be giving you some mental peace now. Weight gain is not there. Saturn is there in the first house. Rahu is there in the first house. It will not they are not the grahas who give you weight gain. So Saturn actually makes you thinner. Saturn is what? Saturn is lack of oil in the body. So you need to apply oil, or you need to, that is why, to give fat to others. Like when we donate oil, when we give some food to others, it's going to be helpful. Why? Because Saturn is a dry graha. So when you have any issues in the bones, it's the lubrication is missing. So we have to apply oil in our body on those areas especially. And then Jupiter is looking at your 12th house. So if you are in the foreign land, if you're traveling overseas, etc., it's a good time. If you have to go in for research overseas, you can do it. If somebody was suffering, was in pain, now in your family, they will feel better also. Good for your future prospects regards to your work also. Okay, so this is what is this Jupiter. I just didn't plan this. So I hope the analysis was fair enough. I could do the justice to it. And keep flourishing, everyone. Have a great, great, great Jupiter's ingress in Gemini sign. I will make an elaborate video when it is going to be transiting through the 3 nakshatras, in the Gemini sign. As you know, it is Mars, Jupiter, and Rahu's nakshatra, in this Rahu and Jupiter's nakshatra, in fact, in the, in the sign of Gemini. So I will be doing that also, of course, sometime in the future. I'm just looking at the messages. So it's going to be, yeah. So let's see how it goes, how this transit goes. I hope it unfolds well. All the best, everyone. Stay blessed. Thank you so much for watching. Om Tat Sat.